Now, Paul set forth the importance of that love which should be cherished by those who profess to be disciples of Christ, right? And these words should be sort of the inspiration and encouragement to all men. As it was then, it should also be now. And we read from 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 1 to 3. Though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels, and have not charity, I become as a sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal. And though I have the gift of prophecy, and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, though I have all faith, so that I could remove mountains, and have not charity, I am nothing. And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned, and have not charity, I profit it nothing. What Paul is trying to say here is, when he talks about charity, is the love for your fellow man, for your neighbor. So not only for those who give you stuff in return for the stuff that you give, or the love that they give you for the love you give them. He's also talking about for the people who are strangers, the love that you ought to give to every single neighbor, every single brother, every single sister in Christ who is unable to give anything back to you. There are so many messages and so many stories of husbands and wives, for example, where the wives love the husband, or the husbands love the wives to the uttermost parts of the ends of the world, even though their wives are not fully converted. And through this love, the husbands and wives, they sort of recognize this sort of compassion that they don't have, and they're like, wow, why do you still have that compassion for me when I don't love you the same way? And that changes their heart to come to God. So cherishing the love that Christ had for fallen man. Christ had so much love for fallen man that he gave his life to strangers, even though he created all. Think about it. He came down in human form, and everyone that he gave his life for were in a way strangers, but yet they were, of course, his creation, right? So the same thing Paul is trying to set forth here, where he's saying you've got to love, you've got to give that love that God gave us. You've got to give that same love. Ellen White writes, no matter how high the profession, he whose heart is not filled with the love of God and his fellow men is not a true disciple of Christ. Though he should possess great faith and have power even to work miracles, yet without love his faith would be worthless. He might display great liberality, but should he, from some other motive than genuine love, bestow all his goods to feed the poor, the act would not be commend him to the favor of God. His zeal might even meet a martyr's debt, yet if it's not effectuated by love, it would be disregarded by God.